layer. So you're going to want to plan your basement heights on this when you're planning to do subgrade insulation. You've got.
Alright, so we are in one of the centers here at IBS in 2023. There's about 3 or 4 main centers here. This one is the doors, some framing, a whole bunch of really cool products right here. I've been having a blast learning what the great materials and great manufacturers are out there, more than just our local brands here in Westchester, New York. That's where we operate out of. A lot of times we get trapped into what only our main supply house has, and there's so many more options out there, so many more better products that we can offer our clients, and ways we can actually complete the job with a better quality, a better finish that's going to last much longer. So really excited. Some great brands out here. Master Grain has some cool doors I was just checking out. We're going to show you some of those products today and continue through this. This is a 3-day conference. I'm going to be here for every single day, and there's also lectures that are here. I'm going to be hopping into lectures, doing whatever I can to learn, take it all in, network, and making sure that when I leave this event here, I'm bringing back information to the team. We're building better, and that's what everyone here is doing. Really exciting. So stay tuned. We're going to keep going through this. Come join us. So I just found this awesome wine cellar company. They make custom wine cellars, handcrafted for the client, the environment, whatever they need. You know, a project like this, maybe it's far and few between, but the best thing is as a builder, as a remodeler, interior remodeler, what we need is resources to be able to offer our clients. So when they want a kick-ass wine cellar, we say, hey, listen, we know the best company to go with. We know the best team. We have the resources, and that's kind of what we're doing here today. So this thing is awesome. You know, whether it's wine bottles on a cable, whether it's built-in cabinets like this, some pegs. This company was awesome. Okay, so we got Thermary right here. This is their section on saunas, and it is awesome. So what Thermary is, it's a thermally treated wood product, whether that's ash, whether that's pine. They make so many different great wood products. So they'll take a traditional ash or a pine, thermally treat it, cook it, kill all the organics in it, all natural, organic, super healthy. So we're not introducing new chemicals into it. And what it does is that it actually produces a product that retains less heat. So that way, if you're in a sauna, you know, it's not, the wood's not burning hot and scorching you. Meanwhile, the sauna can get up to the 140, 150 degrees, which it should be at. And then also what you also get is you get a longevity in the product, because there's no organic compounds that are going to decay, rot, and these other things. So we actually did a deck last year, and we used Thermary, and it was such a great product to work with. Ultra durable, super lightweight, and it's a product that real wood that's going to last that 30 years plus. So basically the life of your framing on your deck, and it was wonderful to work with. It's real wood, unlike all these composites out here. So you get the feeling of the wood, the real grain. You don't get the splintering, and then you get great finishes that they make it in. And you can do it in decking, you can do it in siding. They do saunas with it. You can do interior wall paneling. It's very, very interesting and diverse. We come over here, we can actually see, so here's some more different variations. What we can do is, and then we can create this beautiful wall behind us that really has some character. So amazing product. We definitely love using it on our jobs, and it was great to see the guys here, as we've known a couple of the reps. Alright, so come check out this cool front door. It's about 6 feet wide. Swings open. Custom setup. Truly breathtaking.
Now they're really good. So you can just have Dr. Dex on Instagram and YouTube. He just has old iPhones that he sets up for time lapse.
Alright, so we're over here at Weather Shield Windows and Doors, and this is a beautiful glass enclosure we're looking at behind us. We just shot you a video of the exterior, and in the interior they have this nice finished wood here, pre-finished. And then what is really interesting about this design, right, it blends in the open window concept of this, what this would be room, but then they bring in this natural stone tied right into it. And as you can see, their example bookcase over here, and this is a great blend of bringing this, modern trends coming in here of a kind of a postmodern, modern world where, we have the big windows, it's sleek, it's clean, it's, that contemporary look, it's not overly bulky and everything, getting rid of those double hung windows or even casements, letting in a lot of light to the space, but then also bringing in the materials, making it feel warm, making it feel natural, bringing the outside in. I think that's what we're really going for in the future in terms of interior and exterior design. And then secondly, these windows are extremely good on the thermal energy standpoint, great thermal break, double insulated glass, and it's just very, very interesting some of the designs we have going on. Look at that giant casement, part of this window wall, which would really both transform the space, let in tons of light, and you can see the stiles and rails on this window, the framing of it, extremely small, so it's very uninvasive when you're both looking in and looking out, letting in tons of light. Alright, I just got out of a market research presentation from House. It's a very large online home guidance where you can find contractors, you can find designers, you find architects come together. They actually sell products on there too. And the cool thing about them, they're so big, they have tons and tons of data and reaching out to their clients. So what they can do is they can probe the customers on what was actually built, what designs went through. They can talk to the contractors, take these different data points, and what they did is they researched thousands and thousands of homeowners that had their kitchen remodeled and are being remodeled, and we got into looking in what are the design changes going into the future, what are some of the trends we're seeing in the marketplace. But then the biggest thing is that we finished the presentation on what are the 5 things homeowners want most, and it almost all stemmed from clear communication in different categories, whether it was, the schedule, the budget, going back and forth between the contractor and the homeowner, and these different items. And it's really, really exciting because that's one of the things we try to tackle in here. So it was interesting to know that in reinforcement, as us all being contractors here, we can't take our foot off the gas pedal in creating the best experience we can for our clients, and namely, it all really comes down to the communication. If we can nail that, we're off to the races. We're off on a really good start. So we're going to continue this conference, diving into the afternoon. I got a few more lectures I got to hit on. A couple of vendors I'm going to hit on. Builders First Source, they got some interesting things where you can actually get pre-cut lumber delivered to your job site. So instead of our framers framing out the house, cutting lumber and doing these different things, we can actually have them pre-cut the lumber, so when they come to the job site, we're literally just putting together like a Lego set. Point A goes to point B, framing out the window. It's all about screwing, nailing, and at that point gluing the subfloor down, doing these different things. So when we build, say, a new home, we might go from 5 dumpsters and all the way down to 1 or 2. So that alone is just cost savings. We're savings in environmental because we're using less wood, we're having less waste all across the board. I'm excited to dive into these things. and looking forward to getting on day one. This is only day one. We still got 2 more days left. Super excited. All right, so we had a solid day here at the National or International Builders Show. Finishing it out right now. Of course, what's a builder show for homes without a barbecue section? So right now we're in the all outdoor kitchen. Pretty fun looking at all this great technology, great equipment out there. Different ways to smoke food, different ways to grill food, roasting, everything. And of course, we've got some barbecue. So with that, we'll be back here for day 2 tomorrow. If you guys like this video, we're going to be coming out with part 2. Follow along. And this is Patrick at Momentous Building, and we'll see you then.
The exterior walls and drywall faster. Trim goes in faster because the dimensional accuracy is so superior with panel systems. And it's better because of inherent airtightness, quality installation of the insulation, low risk for the assembly and construction, dimensional accuracy.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Patrick Robertson back here with Momentous Building. We're on here in day 2 of the International Builder Show. Specifically today, what we got going on is the Kitchen and Bath Show. And I'm super excited. Me personally, I kind of like checking out the tile. I like looking at all the plumbing fixtures, the hardware, the kitchens. It's my thing. I like geeking out on that. But right now behind me, it's a great opportunity. We'll show you what they got here. But this company basically has cabinet hardware for any, whether it's your kitchen, your bathroom, but it's truly iconic, truly unique, and bringing some design into your house that isn't, standard, isn't normal. And that way you're going to get some of the things that, personalized warm feeling into your house that really makes it your home. So some of these things that we're finding here is awesome, as we don't always see it from our traditional vendors, traditional searches on the internet. We're learning new things that are coming out and new styles that are being available. For example, a lot of these vendors right now, there's been negative connotations about, a polished brass or matte brass finish for hardware, that gold look, because it decays over time or it'll chip or scratch. But almost all of these high quality vendors, they're offering lifetime warranties on the hardware. So even after 5 or 10, 15 years, the finish is not good or it's scratched or whatsoever, they'll actually replace it for free as part of their lifetime warranty. So, that's a little assurance that, hey, listen, they're in for the long game. And as a, doing design work and as a builder or remodeler, I can now feel comfortable making these recommendations for these for our clients when they do want to go with this product. We're making, correct decisions. That way, when we build for a lifetime. Very exciting. So I'm going to show you some of this hardware, and today I'll show you some of the cool things that I found were interesting, just so you can see what was going on here. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, give us a like, share, and subscribe, and join us for the journey today. This one in particular, to me, I really love it. I love the modern design of it, but then matching in with that walnut wood to really give you that warm feeling. And some of the things with the modern design is that there's some coldness to it, but bringing in these other wood products and these kind of blending the designs together, it allows you to really feel warmth while keeping that super clean feeling in your home, and I love it. Being a really organized, neat freak, it's nice to have the organization, the cleanliness to it, but then also having that warmth of the real wood, real materials and everything, making it personalized to what you guys enjoy. So we're going to continue on here. This is Bellworth and Keller, great company, great brand, and putting out some amazing stuff. Alright, so we're here at Cambria, which is a manufacturer for countertop stones and these different things. They have a great quartz product, and I want to show you some of the cool things they have going on here. So they can actually do a backlit display, whether that be this wave design that they have that they actually, a fabricator can do by thermally treating the quartz and bending it. Very interesting. But what we can do is that we can make countertops and all these other products that are backlit, that shine through the actual vein. And what you get is this beautiful product right here. So imagine if this was a countertop, only the veins are going to shine through like that. And then you could have your countertop like that, and then you get the backlit wall. But very, very exciting, as you can see that right here, the veins shine through, but right here it's nice and solid. So another great addition they have to their products is this new countertop, and they're going to come out with this texture design up top, and you guys can see that's more character. And then I love this design right here. This is very interesting to finish off the back of a island. As you can see, this is a fluted design that our stone fabricator can actually do with a reverse miter.
All scratches.
Very nice.
Scratch. Say again. We want to scratch.
And here I want to show you the last thing over here at Cambria. This is a countertop that has brass in it. This is real brass, and this one has a texture to it, so you can actually feel it. And it's really nice and interesting how it's coming out. And the cool thing about it is the reverse miter edge right here going along here. So imagine finish your countertop with a reverse miter. And the interesting thing about this brass in here is that it'll actually patina over time, so your countertop will change over the years, which I personally think is awesome, because now we are getting an ever-changing, ever-evolving space around us. This one is a textured. They also offer it in a perfectly smooth finish right here. Same thing, it's going to patina, and the brass can be finished in different ways, as you can see. That wall over there has a few different colors, and then this is a good example of a backsplash done in it. Another great way to offer this product. So, very interesting. Alright, so I got Kohler right behind me. Really insane venue right over here. Huge space. They got all their stuff. They got some generator equipment, kitchen, lighting, bath, shower. Really some cool products. But I want to show you guys something. You know, up in New York, we have a lot of power outages in our area, so generators are really popular. Kohler's a good brand, and they're always in this white container, the actual generator itself. And I'm so happy someone finally came up with the idea to make it camouflage, so it actually blends into your woods. You can put it in a place where it's not going to be this white box, and I find that really cool. I'm going to show you some of the other things they have going on here, and kind of the awesome products. Geeking out here. It's a good time. So I want to show you this shower setup at Kohler. It's actually really awesome. It has electronic controls to control the water temperature in the shower, which is amazing. But the cool thing about that, when you start doing electronic controls and you start throwing the throttle, the body upstairs in a remote location, now you can have controls both internal in the shower and external in the shower. So it's really awesome to have this nice display where you can actually change the temperature and do these different things. Here's another one, and you can play around with it. But the true beauty is not having to get wet while you're in the actual shower. So you can actually put the controls to turn the shower on and off so you can get the water hot before you actually ever step into the shower. So really awesome. Really enjoying this. And then of course we got a nice wall of faucets up there. We're gonna keep moving forward, show you some more of the show, because Kohler's not the only company putting it out here. We're gonna march onward. Alright, so we just checked out a awesome setup here by Scully and Instacook, and basically what you can do is that the burner, let's say you want an island, right, or any type of cooktop surface, instead of installing the traditional range, what we can do is we can install an induction cooktop, and then there's no need for any burners on top. You just have a nice smooth island countertop, and what we got to use is a porcelain, which a lot of companies are coming out with, and they're much better than a quartz, much higher end, because they're non-porous. They don't have any problems with heat. They can go up to 500 degrees, really durable, better product. This company makes some awesome porcelains, and combining it with Instacook, you get some great feedback, and we're going to show you some videos of exactly what that looks like. But for a fun fact, in terms of heating up, it takes about 25% longer to heat up than a gas, but then also that makes it much faster than electric, obviously, because electric is slower, much slower than a gas cooktop. And what happens is that there's no flames. The surface gets warm, the porcelain gets warm, but because it's porcelain doesn't get as warm as like a quartz, so it doesn't get burning hot. So there's some really cool thermodynamic features that go in there. And just as a fun fact, induction cooktops, the way they work is it's a magnetic field that interacts with the metals inside the pan, and it creates resistance in it, and that's how you actually heat up your pan. but that also means that there's no direct heat transfer going into the porcelain, your countertop, so it cools down a lot faster, and it's awesome. Check out what they have going on. I'm going to show you right now. All right, so we're closing out day 2 of the IBS show. It has been wonderful. We're outside right now. Today we really focused on the kitchen and bath show. There's 2 venues in there, and we hit a couple lectures up in the meantime, one on energy efficiency, insulating houses and creating an efficient home, going for different ratings, dealing with moisture contents. That was a great lecture. And then I walked through the entire kitchen and bath show. What we really saw were some great trends, great designs, some cool fixtures that were coming into place. But more importantly, you know, in terms of design, what I saw is that there's definitely some new technologies, like we saw, like the instant, the invisible cooktop, where you can do induction cooking, not have any burners, no nothing. It's just a porcelain countertop with everything underneath. Definitely creates a nice clean space with also being energy efficient. It's more efficient than an electric cooktop burner, and it heats up faster than electric too. Not quite as fast as gas, but you don't have the fumes, you don't have the pollutants, and you don't have the burners. So there's some pros and cons to all those that really allow, you know, designers, homeowners to pick and choose what best fits their needs. More importantly, those products are at an affordable price range. Another thing that we saw was that the mixture of wood grain, especially light woods, is definitely coming back into the kitchen design trends, as we see that yes, painted cabinets are still really popular, especially white. White is 50% of all kitchen cabinetry coming out. That hasn't really changed, but the introduction of more wood products, especially like a vertical grain white oak, where it's nice and light, it's not overbearing, and definitely gives some nice character and detail. So there's some fun things over there. And then we're definitely going to see some brass hardware continue throughout the 2023. So I loved it. I had a great show. We're going to show you all this content. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all that content. To be honest, if you guys wanted to see the entire show, this would be a 3-hour video of everything there. I mean, it is the afternoon. I've been walking around all day long, just going from vendors, talking to people, learning different things, and I'm still going. There's still some vendors that I missed, and that's why we're so thankful we have day 3, where I can go back and hit some of these things in the kitchen and bath show that we missed, hit some of these things in the actual building portion of the show that I missed, and then go through some of the lectures that are there tomorrow. Learned a lot, definitely broadened my horizons on what's out there right now in the building industry and the design industry. Definitely gonna enhance our product going forward. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're gonna come back with part 3, with day 3, and provide some value in what we have going on here at IBS 2023. And we'll catch you on the next one.
You don't want to put a bunch of holes in it. So if we can minimize the amount of mechanical fasteners or eliminate the mechanical fasteners altogether, it's ideal.
Every interaction is an opportunity to introduce and reinforce sustainable building practices. So it doesn't matter what they're talking about with the home, we're building it, we're designing.